I guess the icy conditions is why everybody got sent home early, or schools were closed, or why there's delayed openings tomorrow. All I know is that for a change, I'm grateful that, look, they've actually plowed the roads leading up to my block. So this is wonderful. It's rare. Normally we're waiting for like days before anybody comes and plows, and it's like, drive at your own risk, people. So that free-spirited Sagittarian in me is really happy when the roads are clear and I can get the hell out of here. But the truth of the matter is, guys, I'm not really feeling happy today. And I'm coming on to share it even though I'm not in tears, which is thank God, because I've spent a few hours in tears this morning. And it was only a few hours, but guys, I don't know. I am, sorry, stop sign. I meant to stop. Sorry. I don't know what's going on, guys, but I'm struggling hardcore. Good job, Plow. Now, let's see what happens when I turn on my block. Hold on, let's see what happens. Ready? Let's see what happens. Hang tight, peeps. Dum-ba-da-da. Holy crap! Somebody plowed! That's so cool. It never works that way. Did anybody shovel the driveway? Holy crap! What a treat. I gotta go to work more often. Just kidding. Usually I'm out there shoveling, but today I'm safe and sound. So yeah, guys, guess what? Epic fail again yesterday. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know. I woke up feeling so incredibly defeated this morning. And, yeah, I just did. I had another phenomenal workout yesterday. Phenomenal session at the gym. And I normally would be thrilled, right? Walking on a cloud because of that. But unfortunately, I'm not, because of what happened when I got home, and I had a great meal and I planned it out. It was, I'm trying to eat enough protein, calories, and fat to build muscle, but also to lose weight. I just don't know how to do it. I'm being really honest. I don't know how to do it. My window was opened 8 hours yesterday, which seems to be on my eating days, like 16 and 8 seems to be what I'm doing. And I'm wondering if I need to really have it open for 12 hours to account for the amount of calories that I'm consuming. And I know easily 1,000 calories of what I ate last night in particular, I could have done without. And I can't blame anybody for being thoughtful and generous and kind and gifting me candy for Valentine's Day. I'm not going to blame anybody for that. That was awesome. It was really sweet, figuratively and literally. But when you're someone like myself who can't have those things around, it's a detriment to me and to my progress and to my success. And it derails me every effing time. And I'm trying so hard to figure it out. Why? Why do I have no control over that? And I understand the chemistry. I do. I get it. I understand that. But I'm not accepting it. Because if I can fast for 6 days, no problem. No problem. I could easily do a week. I could probably do 10 days. I never have. I can fast. I'm a champ at that. Apparently I can lose weight. But eating is the difficulty that I'm having now. And I'm not going to sit here and say, it's a side effect of fasting. I'm not going to make that excuse, and I'm not going to give fasting and prolonged fasting, the snake diet, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to give it a bad name, because this is about me. This is about my difficulties just not eating it. Why do I feel compelled to eat crap? I eat so freaking clean, and I wish that I knew how to edit stuff and attach videos of my food or pictures at the end of these videos. Like, when it comes to cooking and even desserts and treats and sweets, like, I am notorious. Like, for example, my team, when we used to meet in the office and work together, holidays, birthdays, everything that I did, that I created and brought in was with people's specific dietary needs in mind, right? And I would cook team meetings, birthdays, holidays. I would cook, even desserts. So, like, there's no excuse. But Valentine's Day derailed me. I got 2 really beautiful bags in Valentine's, and it was so sweet, so sweet. I got a Reese chocolate peanut butter filled heart that was like probably the size of my palm. Not huge, but that's considered 5 servings, people. 140 calories, and I don't even know how much fat. But I ate all 5 servings in 5 minutes, maybe? I'm not kidding. A Ghirardelli salted caramel chocolate bar. Probably ate that a minute and a half. Those were the only 2 things that I ate last night that didn't go according to plan. I'm going to cry because it's like Eileen with the binge eating, the compulsive overeating. I can consume, like, you don't even want to know, upwards of at least 5,000 to 8,000 calories in a couple of hours. Like, that's what Eileen is capable of. So, yeah, I had 4 servings, an entire chocolate bar. Yeah, I had 5 servings, an entire Reese chocolate heart. And yeah, during the day I had 2 Ghirardelli chocolate squares. And I thought that's where it was going to end. And I had 2 servings of pretzels. I think if I would have kept it at that and had my chickpea pasta with my green beans and my freaking chicken breast at lunch with my salad of romaine lettuce, cherry tomatoes, and heart of palm and cucumber without even using dressing, like, right? It's not the meals that I'm eating. It's what I'm eating after my meals. Dinner last night after the gym. And yes, I did have a protein shake with my meal after the gym. And that was under 300 calories with the almond milk included. But I had 3 eggs, 210 calories, 15 grams of protein. I had 1 ounce of goat cheese mixed into my eggs. I had 6 asparagus spears. What the hell else did I have? Oh, and 2 servings of turkey sausage, so 220 calories there and a shit ton of protein. It's not what I'm eating for my meals. It's the fact that I have such little control over that desire. It's like gnaws at me. It gnaws at me. When I know that there's stuff in the house that I didn't bring in, it creates anxiety for me. And I know that I shouldn't be eating it. And so for me, I don't throw it away. I don't say no thank you. I should be able to just put it away for another day. I should be able to just leave it on the shelf. Leave it in the fridge. Leave it in the cabinet, in the pantry, in the wherever. I should be able to do that, but I can't. And I don't know why. And so I think the part that upsets me most is that never mind that I didn't hit 151.2. Never mind that the scale shows that I'm 4 pounds heavier than yesterday. It's not even those things. Yeah, that's discouraging. But I feel so defeated because I'm spending hours in the gym, like hours, working hard, For what? If this is how I'm going to then act when I get home, it's counterintuitive. It's counterproductive. It doesn't. Why? Why must I be so compelled to either eat it all? That's it. To eat it all. Because there's no other option for me. And I don't have the discipline. Kind of funny, right? Because I have the discipline to get my ass up and go for a run every day, or to go to the gym and work out for 2+ hours, to do strength training 3 times a week. So I can do all of that. But I don't have the discipline to just walk by it, to leave it on the shelf, to leave it in the fridge. If I know it's there, it's like, I don't know. And I'm frustrated with myself. And I'm thankful that, this morning I only shared this with Sarah today, but I'm thankful that, there was a sounding board there, a voice of reason, reminding me that whatever, that I'm a badass. And yet here I am, reminding all of you that as much as I'm a badass, and I am, and as much as I am, I still have my weaknesses. I still have my pitfalls. I've been dealing with this since I've told you, probably before I'm 5 years old. And I just want to figure it out. I just want to understand why I can't. It's crazy. I grew up in a house, too, with my father, who had a mega sweet tooth, and I didn't know about this until I was an adult. But we didn't have the cookies, the cakes, the treats, the chips, the whatever. I never understood why. I didn't even have access to, the yummy cereals. I had to eat, cornflakes, regular Cheerios. And what's funny is that I love those things today. But as a kid, you want the good stuff that your friends are having, and I never understood why. Or ice cream. And when we had those things in the house, I never understood why I never got to have any of it, or why I never got to have a lot of it, why it was so, gone so quickly. But apparently my father had an issue with these sweet things too, and so he didn't bring them into the house. And, is there a role there? Of course. Did genetics play a part in it? Of course, yes, to some degree. But, I feel like this is the piece of the puzzle yet that I have not been able to solve. And, of course, I'm not giving up. But I've come so far, and even in coming so far, there's been a lot of changes. And like I described, 1,000 extra calories, big fucking deal. Really, big deal. But it is. Because of the way that I awoke this morning, the way that I feel. My stomach isn't as big as it was. I don't require as much food as I once did. And yet I know that in this part of my journey, in this part of the building muscle and wanting to get into bodybuilding and really focusing more on that, I need to figure out how to eat. I'm trying. This is new. I know it's new for me, but and I woke up this morning, just aside from feeling just overly stuffed and ill. And it's now going on 2 days this week where I had, on my fasting days, I wasn't hungry. I didn't have any gremlins growling, which means that I'm not burning fat, which that kind of freaks me out a little bit. And my doctor does think that for me, maintenance will look like 36-12. you know. At least that's what he recommends for my maintenance. And here I'm like, okay, you want me to fast for 36, eat for 12? Like, I could do that. I'm pretty much doing that now, except that my window isn't open for 12 hours. But in his mind, he called this a long time ago. He's like, Kovac, because he calls me by my last name. Well, just shared my last name with all of you, if you didn't know it already. And he'll say, 3612, that's a perfect protocol for you, even with the strength training. Obviously on the days that you're eating, those are the days you want to be lifting, and so that part has fallen into place. But to find the balance of how much I'm eating, what I need, learning about what I need to build, and still cut, I don't know, it might be unrealistic. 151.2 is the goal, right? 145 to 147 is really where I would like to be. I think 146.2 is really 5 pounds under my 151.2. So if I can get to 146.2, and I know that's going to be very thin for me, it gives me 9 pounds ultimately to just focus on learning to eat every day, even if it's an OMAD. Right now, I guess my refeeds are 2 MAD, right? But it gives me a 9-pound window to build muscle and learn how to eat more regularly. And then with the goal of using prolonged fasting as a tool twice a month. That's my goal. And I was hoping to start that in March, and I just feel like every fucking time I sit and I derail myself after a really great day, late night, that I'm just getting further and further away from where I want to be. And so I'm frustrated. And that's it. And so I'm here sharing this because I know that I'm not alone, and I'm hoping it will resonate with others. And I do have to get back to work, but thank you for listening. And Sarah, thank you for being there this morning. And I'm not quitting. I will not give up. So if you're looking for a quitter, find another channel, because this girl ain't it. I'm not a quitter. But I definitely hit a couple of bumps in the road today, and I'm trying to let it go. But when I tell you that I'm still full, like it feels like I'm full to my breastbone. Like that's where I'm feeling full still. It's awful. And yep, scale read today. The fuck did it say? 158.7. It was 154.7 yesterday. Tomorrow's a new day. And with the weather being what it is, I hope that gym's open tonight, because I didn't go this morning thinking it was going to be snowing and I had to shovel and blah, blah, blah. And then I cried. So there's no time. But there's also no time for wallowing in it either. Right? I always encourage everyone, feel your feelings. Have them, experience them, feel them, own them, understand them, try to come to some sort of resolve or solution on how to handle it and move forward, right? Just don't get stuck there. And so it's 3:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I got to make peace with this today. So I'm hoping that I'm releasing it here, hoping that others will relate. I'm not looking for pity or sympathy or any of that. I'm not. I'm really looking for some guidance. And in looking for guidance, hoping that this will resonate for others and maybe serve as a reminder to other people that it's okay. This is part of the journey. And I will always say it's all in how we deal with it and how we move forward that really, really, really matters. As long as we don't get stuck in these patterns of unhealthy patterns. And that's what I'm scared about. I'm scared that, especially, God almighty, especially heading into next weekend and going to Atlantic City, it's like, can I do it? I thought I could. I thought I was stronger. Am I going to be able to go and fully enjoy myself? Will I be able to exercise control? Alcohol's not my problem. It's not. I love tequila, don't get me wrong, and I will enjoy my tequila. Promise you that. But I would rather eat my calories any day than drink my calories. So, and my Isobody challenge, the 16-week transformational challenge that I'm currently in, technically ends, I think it's February 27th or February 28th. So, that's supposed to be a weigh-in, pictures, measurements, and I'm like, what the beep? Granted, from 16 weeks ago, phenomenal progress has been made. But I'm feeling pressure to drop 7 solid pounds before Friday next week. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope that wherever you are safe and warm, because, my God, this country has not seen as much of a deep freeze as we are in right now. And I'm telling you, people, the Farmer's Almanac, I read it. I knew this was coming, so I'm prepared, but I don't know that the rest of the world was. So, anyway, stay safe, my friends. Sending love and light to you all. Talk to you later.